Happy Sunday, everyone. It's me again. Yes, the broken record of Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. If the message wasn't important, I'd rather not even say it. But see, unlike most people, I don't know what your experience is in life, and I'm not here to really inquire about that. But when I don't do what I'm supposed to do, things happen to me where I'm put in a position where I have no choice but to be still. And sometimes the things that you don't want to hear, you won't. As long as you can do whatever it is you want to do, you ain't going to listen to something you don't want to hear. But when you're put flat on your back and you can't move without pain, I think God gets my attention most when I'm like that. I had an experience yesterday. While I was in the midst of a flare, because that's what it was. Not that I could go anywhere anyway, because I'm waiting on some documents that would free up my movement. I received a phone call. And I started, honest to God, started not to answer the phone at all. Because I was looking at that name. And sometimes when you're down and you're feeling bad, you start to think of the bad things that happen. And I'm human just like everyone else. But something made me answer the phone. And I'm glad I did, because I received an apology. It wasn't in the format that I wanted, but I received an apology. And I can either hold on to hatred, I can hold you hostage to what you did to me, or I can release you to the Lord, because from where I'm looking, if something would force you to apologize to me after all these years, something must be really going on. And yeah, I could sit back and laugh, because I know you reap what you sow. But then again, I don't know about most people. I don't have to wait years and years for payback, because when I do something wrong and I know I'm wrong, honey, look, it might be the next day or the next week. I never have to wait long. So since only a crazy person continues to do the same thing, hoping for a different result, I've grown up. Yeah, after all these years, I've actually grown up. And I've also known when I least likely want to do something or say something, that's when it's meant for me to say it. Or else, something more uncomfortable happens to me. I'm not superstitious or anything like that. I'm a very empathic person. I honestly do feel the pain of others. I wish others would go somewhere and sit down. But, I just have to do what I have to do. And it's like, once I do what I know I'm supposed to do, or that I'm being prompted to do, it's like relief. And since I want to stay pain-free after the weekend that I've had, I'm saying this to you now. And I can't say this enough. Please be careful of the words that you put into the atmosphere. Please be careful how you treat people. And for spiritual leaders, those that are supposed to be appointed shepherds, please stop manipulating people. Please stop trying to use the word of God to enrich yourself, because you already know that people are not going to pick up the Bible and read it for themselves, because most people are lazy. They'd rather have an exercise session, and yes, that's what I call some of these videos that I see. Because if you can jump and shout on Sunday, tear up the church and say how you had such a good time, but you can't even speak to your brother or love your brother and sister who you know and you see every day, what does that make you? Child, see, I'm not judging you. I just see you. Just be careful. Because there will come a time when the person that you overlook, the person that you've done dirty, you're going to need that person. This is a wake-up call. Maybe another Sunday, maybe another day, I'll have this funny message, happy message, inspirational message. But I hope this motivates you to change your ways. Whoever hears this, it's not always the other person's fault. There's some things you need to clean up. And I hope you'll do it soon. Because only you can choose you. You can only choose to do the right thing. Happy Sunday.